Hello and welcome to the Victory Health and Performance Guide to Great Posture. Today we'd like to go through a really easy posture routine that will help you feel grounded and centered and help to increase your body awareness. I'd like you to start with your feet standing hip width apart and toes pointing straight forwards. Place one hand on your stomach and feel yourself breathing. As you breathe in and your lungs fill with air, your tummy should push out. And as you breathe out and your lungs deflate, your tummy should flatten. Just put your hand on your tummy now and feel yourself breathing in and out. In and out. I'd like you now to bring your focus to your feet. I want you to rock your body weight between your big toe, little toe, and heel. Big toe, little toe, and heel. And just keep swaying for about 20 seconds, gradually feeling yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the floor. Gradually then reduce the amount of sway until you feel your weight is in the middle of big toe, little toe, and heel. Keep your hand on your belly and make sure you're still getting the air to the bottom of your lungs. Next, I'd like you to bring your focus up to your knees. Drop them forward so that they're slightly bent, and then lock them back hard. Drop and lock. Drop and lock. Keep going with that rhythm, but gradually reduce the amount of sway until your knees are soft, not locked straight and not bent. Once more, make sure your weight is in the middle of big toe, little toe, and heel, and that you're still getting the air to the bottom of your lungs. Bring your focus up now to your pelvis. Imagine that your pelvis is a bucket of water and it's full to the brim. I want you to tilt your pelvis forward as though you're sloshing the water out of the front, and then tilt it back. Tilt forwards and back. Forwards and back. Make sure the movement's coming from your pelvis. Forward and back. And now I want you to change the direction and try and tilt the water out of the left side of your pelvis, and then right, and left, and then right, just from the pelvis, left, and then right. Change direction again. This time I want you to create a whirlpool in your pelvis. So you're rotating round to the right, and round, and round, and round. And then change direction and rotate to the left. Create that whirlpool. Left and round and round. And now gradually reduce the amount of sway and the amount of twist until you feel that the pelvic bucket is centered and it's not going to spill water in any direction. So it should feel very neutral. Then again, make sure your weight is in the middle of big toe, little toe, and heel, that your knees are soft, and that you are still getting air to the bottom of your lungs. Bring your focus up now to your shoulder blades. Slide them all the way around the front of your rib cage, trying to make your shoulders meet together at the front. And then slide your shoulder blades all the way around to the back, pinching them together. Slide them forwards and back, and forwards and back. And keep that rhythm going, but gradually reduce the amount of slide until your shoulder blades are sitting in a position that is slightly back and down compared to normal. Once more, make sure your weight is in the middle of big toe, little toe, and heel, that your knees are soft, that your pelvis is centered, and that you're still getting the air to the bottom of your lungs. I'd like you to bring your focus now to the top of your head. Imagine that there's a piece of thread attaching the top of your head to the sky. I want you to pull very hard on that thread, lengthening your neck, and then relax. Lengthen your neck, rise up, and relax. And pull the thread, and release. And gradually, again, just reduce the amount of pull and the amount of release until that you're about halfway with your neck slightly longer than normal. Make sure your weight is in the middle of your big toe, little toe, and heel. Make sure your knees are soft, not locked and not bent. Make sure your pelvis is centered, that you're not going to slosh water anywhere. Make sure your shoulder blades are slightly back and down, that your neck is slightly longer than usual, and that you're still getting the air to the bottom of your lungs. and that's great posture. Now, like every new skill, this takes practice, but if you do it often enough, better posture will become second nature. But if you noticed any significant problems while going through this routine, please do give us a call on 0207 175 0150 or email help@victoryhealthandperformance.com and we'll be happy to arrange an assessment.